All right, another lovely day. Today is Saturday. Yeah, and there are plenty of games. You can still check out on my YouTube channel. The 5, 10, 15 video is still there. That one covers Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. The 5 games that we picked for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. The only Friday game was won by Bayern, 6 goals to 0. So there's going to be only one game today, and then the other ones will come up tomorrow. 3 or 4 of them. Bottom line, what I'm saying is we might just end up cracking up that code for the very first time, and if that happens, we'll continue like that. But until then, uh, let's get the one for today ready, because like I always say that what is worth doing is worth doing well. It takes time, it takes a whole lot of data to get this done uploaded, but I've got to do it. I made a promise about it, and I'm responsible for it, so it's my responsibility. Let me take it up. Once again, my name is Esiogane Idafe, and this recording it's pretty coming up a little bit late. I slept. Yes, I needed it. I slept and slept like a baby. I've not slept like that for a very long time. I was even snoring. Yeah, I said it. I was snoring. I mean, why is this fly showing up in my video now? It would be like the most popular fly in the world. Okay, the bet advice. Let me start with the Premier League. It's probably a good place to start. Tottenham Hotspur Liverpool. It's a both team to score game. That's what I call it. Leicester Swansea. I think Leicester will win that one. Watford Arsenal. It's a close call, but I think Arsenal would win. Yes, Arsenal will win. Everton Stoke City. It's a both team to score game, but double chance on Everton. Chelsea Burnley, I think Chelsea would win. Southampton Sunderland, double chance on. No, not double chance. I think Southampton would win. Crystal Palace Bournemouth, that one is very close. Both teams to score is the surest you can have. Hull City Man United. Man United would win. Man United is among the 5 star. If Man United doesn't win, it has wrecked. It obviously will wreak havoc on our 5 star game, but I pray they win. Let me take a few games from the Championship. Barnsley playing against Rotherham United. I think Barnsley would win that game. There is a game between Nottingham Forest and Leeds United. Both teams will score. Which other game? Newcastle playing against Brighton and Hove Albion FC. Both teams will score, but I think that Newcastle would win that game. So let's move away from England and go straight up. I think to Germany now. What's the next best? The next closest place is Germany. Germany, there's some interesting game in Germany. The league is just starting. Bayern Munich won their game yesterday, 6 goals to 0. That's a marker that they are continuing from where Pep Guardiola stopped. And Carlo Ancelotti, the one who doesn't make noise, is getting his job done quietly, smoothly. He's won the Super Cup, or what they call it. And now it's time for him to start off on the league. He might just go the season unbeaten. I didn't say that. I'm just assuming. Borussia Dortmund Mainz. Borussia Dortmund will play catch up pretty early, so Borussia Dortmund will win this one. FC Cologne playing against Darmstadt. I think I'm going to go with FC Cologne to win this one. Augsburg playing against Wolfsburg. Wolfsburg, double chance on Wolfsburg on this game, but both teams to score. Hamburg and Ingolstadt. This is the kind of game that ends in a draw, so you just might not want to touch it at all. Schalke 04 playing against Eintracht Frankfurt. Both teams to score, but it's a double chance on Schalke 04 to win. Mönchengladbach Bayern Leverkusen. Now this is two powerhouses playing against each other. They say when two elephant fights is the grass that suffers. So both teams will score in this game. Either side can win. So there is no special favor on any side. Any one of the two sides can win. So let's move away from Germany straight away and find our way to Spain. And in Spain, in the Primera Liga, there are 4 games going down today. There are 4 games available in Spain today, and of these 4 games, there are only 2 games that I'm going to pick out from. The game Real Madrid, Celta Vigo. I think Real Madrid will win to continue their surge up in the league table. Atletico Madrid, they didn't win their first game. This is their second game. They have no choice. They've got to win and start the chase pretty fast. Valencia playing at Eibar. I think this is a game that both teams will score anyway. Osasuna Real Sociedad, both teams will score as well. Let's leave Spain up to Italy and see what's happening there. In Italy, there are the very crucial games going on today. Two of them, those two games that are going down today, Lazio Juventus. I'm still going to stick my neck on Juventus to win or draw. That's the one I would stand for. But it's a double chance on Juventus, and then there is a game between Napoli and AC Milan. I think both teams will score as well. That's the best I can pick up on that one. And then I'll go to France now and see what happens in France. Pretty not too easy, but no clear-cut games in France. OGC is playing against Lille. That game is going to be very tight. It might end up 1-1, 2-1, but both teams will score in that game. And then the game between Lyon. Yeah, I think Lyon will win that game away from home against Dijon. Yeah, I think Lyon will win that game. So that could be a pretty easy one to pick on. And then that's all. Let's leave the other games and move on to another league. In Portugal, the game between Sporting Braga and CDR, I think Sporting Braga will win. I also think that Benfica would win their game. I don't know about the other one. Benfica will beat CD Nacional. Sporting Braga will beat GD Estoril Pereira. And we're still pushing it further down the road. Let's get out of Portugal and see where else we can see games that win. It's not just every league we must pick. We just have to look for those leagues where Celtic are playing against Aberdeen because Celtic are playing at home. They're just coming back from Israel where they were beaten 2-0. I think Celtic would win. Yeah, I think Celtic would win that one. So you can go yesterday. Rangers actually drew their game. Kasımpaşa are playing against Adanaspor in Turkey. I think Kasımpaşa would win. That's the only one that I'm very, very sure of. But anything can go wrong. But I think that I can speak of bits. And in Austria, Stormgrass are playing against SC Arrow Altach. Stormgrass would win their game. Yeah, Stormgrass will win their game. And just leave the others. Let's move away from Austria League and go somewhere else where football is also played. I want to see what happens in Norway. Let's look at the games in Norway together and see what is possible and what is not possible. I think in Norway the games are too tight to call, too close to call. If you want to pick any game in Norway today, it has to be that both teams to score of the two games that are available in the top division in Norway. But let's move away from Norway and go to Russia. Yeah, there should be some games in Russia. And in Russia, the Russian Premier League, you have the game between FC Gazovik Orenburg and FC Rubin Kazan. I think both teams will score in this game. That's the best I can get there. FC Tom Tusk playing against CSK Moscow. I think CSK Moscow would win their game. That's in the Russia Premier League. And then there's a game between Zenit St. Petersburg and Amkapam. I think Zenit St. Petersburg would win this game as well. And then we'll move away from there. We go straight to the next league that is next to that. There are games in South Africa as well, but I don't want to touch the South African game because they're pretty much not as predictable as you think. So let's not touch South Africa and put ourselves in a tight corner. In Sweden, there's a game between Djurgården IF and Gilfil IF. I think Djurgården will win. Kama and Nokomping, that's a game that both teams will score. So you either pick it or you stay away from it. Let's leave Sweden and move somewhere. I'm trying to go to Ukraine. Yeah, that's what I'm going to. Before I get to Ukraine, let me look at what's happening in Switzerland. In Switzerland, there is a game between FC Sion. FC Sion will be playing against FC Vaduz. I think FC Sion will win. FC Lugano playing against FC Lausanne Sports. Those are two equal teams. Both teams will score against each other. Let's leave there and go to Ukraine. And in the Ukrainian League, the Premier League in Ukraine, Dynamo Kiev are playing against Voskla Poltava. Dynamo Kiev would win that game. That's the end of our Saturday bet advice. I do hope that this one, alongside the other one that is going to run, that's running Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, will provide us with winners. By Monday morning, we'll all be celebrating. But then I'll be here again tomorrow morning to give you my own bet pick. That will be coming pretty early because I had to go to church, so I'll do that pretty early. Maybe I have to wake up late in the night again to get that ready. My name remains Edafe Esogene Matthew. Like I've always said, this is pretty much an advice, a guide. It doesn't mean that you have to take it. You can adventure take it into the deep, plunge into the deep, and decide to do whatever it is you want to do on your own. But this is my own advice. I hope that people win every day. That's the truth. But you know that life, it's not like that. If life is like that, then life becomes too easy. So there are days where people will lose. But like I said, I've been in the last 6 weeks. I've been able to record 11.6 million of people who say they've won, and I'm happy about that one. I'm very very happy about that one. I'm proud about the work that we put in there, and I hope that more winners will come up. More winners will come up, and I will keep tabulating to see. Let's hope that this weekend will become the most successful weekend that we've had in terms of numbers, because it will help us in planning for the future games that we'll pick up. But be wise about your bets anyway. No matter how short games are, it's not enough for you to put your entire house rate on any bets, So be very, very certain about that one. Do have a lovely day, lovely Saturday, lovely weekend, and be true to yourself. Whatever you do, be true to yourself. The original version of yourself is better than anybody you're trying to be like. That's my advice for everybody, my son, my daughter, my friends. Be true to yourself. Do have a lovely day. Bye.